Welcome, lords and ladies, Jacob Butterspeak, and welcome back to a back-to-back stream of Minecraft review, which I don't think has happened ever, because I tend to try to spread these out, even if I have stuff that I want to get to eventually. Although, made an exception this time, because it's a very special occasion. And yes, I didn't make a exception for AFMA, but I'm making a exception for this, because I'm physically able to, and also because this is much more particular, let's say. Like I've said before, the Mutant Girl, as far as series go that originated during the copycat era of Gacha, never got any direct ripoffs. Let's say, more so just references, homages, and a few people wanting to adapt the story into other mediums, particularly towards the beginning, because that was, again, when Gacha was most scrutinized. So had, for example, Dylan doing like a 3D model of like one scene, the scene of Morwenna behind the tree, where she meets Reina for the first time, that scene. He also offered to just produce any of my scripts in 3D models specifically back in the day. And obviously there are a few other people suggesting that the series should go to Minecraft. Today, we are bearing witness to a situation that is a little bit of both of what I have described. It is both the closest thing to a rip-off series of the Mutant Girl, and also a Minecraft adaptation of it. But I'm sure that, aside from the fact that most of you watching this right now, as I'm doing this live, were in said product, for all the VOD watchers out there, if you want further information, we can consult the creator of what this is, and that is William, who is staring off and blinking in the distance with a blinking PNG tube. Very nice touch there.
Can my mic work? Thank goodness.
There we go. There it is.
And it's on the wrong microphone.
I just love how like your character just like will stare body blinking into the distance if otherwise.
I think a Logitech is not having a good time with my microphone right now. Cool, fun. Let me fix that and make it actually work in voice mod, because right now it is not. Because I don't want to have to pull my AT2020 right in front of my face, because that's the one I use to hear things.
Fair enough. Also, Bond, don't worry, you didn't spoil this necessarily. Honestly, considering that I haven't seen a silent Minecraft roleplay since exploding TNT, I think that it was a viable thing to suggest that this would be voice acted, and therefore that William's existing list of contacts would be involved in said voice acting.
Yeah, there is a lot of people that we both know that are in this. And I would actually want to thank Aiden for that a lot, because he basically did all of the like gathering of everyone getting lines in and stuff. Thank you so much, Aiden. That helped me so much. It saved me a bit of hell on my own. But anyways,
he might be joining us later, but yes, in the credits, it depends on that Aiden also helped with the script of this, which makes a lot of sense because, of course, season 1 being the only season of Mutant Girl that he wasn't involved in at all, writing-wise, because I hadn't met him yet. I'm sure that he had a few adaptations that he wanted to do that were not possible because of that.
Thing is, I want to go over this real quick, is that Aiden like has been kind of pushing me quite a bit to like make this more like, if I do decide to do more of this, he's pushing me towards doing it more. And like, I don't know about
he tends to do that.
Yeah. If I do more of this, it will probably be less inspiration for Mutant Girl and more just like becoming its own thing with the source material in the back there. Really, it's like I want to be able to create my own thing off of this thing.
That is fair.
So, yeah.
It is. Yeah, it is worth going to, in case there's anyone's first experience with Girl with a Tail, again for the VOD watchers, less so than the live people. The Girl with a Tail actually did have a couple of gacha episodes, one of which was very much a scene by scene recreation of Mutant Girl events with different with different characters, which are the same ones that we'll see today. So we'll get into explaining about more of those later.
Yeah. Now,
but that,
like, yeah.
Yeah, but it also it wasn't just a rip off in the sense of like superficiality. There was a lot of like behind the scenes stuff, or like just like general conversational details that were in there as well. That's just like, yes, this is definitely made by somebody who I know and also knows me very well, not just a random ripped off Mutant Girl, as I was initially led to believe.
Yeah. And for context, to anyone who's seen those 2 other streams and episodes, this is basically a remake of both of those combined into one. So to anyone who remembers what happened in those episodes, this is like a complete retread of those, but with hopefully better script writing and actual script writing, because this one I actually planned out. Stalker.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess the original series did have a very clear outline, so, you know, any deviations that come from this will, of course, have to have been drafted elsewhere.
Yeah.
That's Mutant Girl from doing its own thing. That sounds familiar. Yeah, well, whenever Ghost Girl actually releases, let me know.
Yeah, for that one.
To be fair, Ghost Girl was more original, you know, as in general than Girl with a Tail, which was made as a direct thing. But like, you know, Ghost Girl, you know, it was somewhat inspired, but obviously the main character doesn't, you know, die. Spoilers for episode 1 of Ghost Girl, I guess. So
I remember watching that, and I was like, oh boy.
So, you know, it makes it makes more sense. But yeah, I'm definitely good because this is probably, like I said in the description, the closest it was going to get to a Girl Minecraft adaptation. Unless someone else wants to take the reins on that, because that's not something I ever plan to do.
There was something that was actually going... There was something close to that would have happened if I didn't give up on it years ago, but we don't talk about that.
Yeah, that is
the lot of the line we have for the remake.
Yeah, it keeps on. It does keep on coming up as a concept for people, which does, you know, because I guess the Mutant Girl is probably the only one of the only like gacha series that has a like a large portion proportionally of its fan base from outside the gacha community. So this kind of works in this scenario. I don't know how well like most other gacha series would translate into Minecraft for fan base purposes. But, you know, not this will matter because this video is also unlisted.
I actually want to quickly explain that. The main reason why I have it unlisted is because I'm not so sure how some of my animator friends will react to me doing this on this channel. It is on my second channel, so not as many people are subscribed to it, but I don't know. I am probably most likely just going to bite the bullet and make it public like during the stream, honestly, because I think people should see this if they want to, that is. Like, even if it is a bit like of what is this on this channel here, like I might as well just have it up because, like, I don't know, I want to do more with it.
Yeah, well yeah, people can, of course, you know, click on the link in the description of this video and go and watch the original if they want to. But yes, I would it's definitely the ideal scenario would be like to, you know, to share this out there. And also, your animator friends would probably, I would imagine, be, you know, okay with it on the grounds that, you know, it's like in their medium anyway.
I mean, at least it is Minecraft, which a lot of the animator friends I know have, unfortunately, the gacha hate bone, where they're just like, oh lord.
Well, that doesn't. Again, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't apply here because this video, at the very least, isn't gacha. If they checked out the original, then yeah, who knows? But I mean, again, you know. A story is a story, so...
Okay, I'm checking. Is YouTube just being slow at loading? Yes, it is. Okay.
Okay, yeah, because KW said it was buffering, but then Bond said it was just her, and then I don't know.
Yeah, I say that because
I don't know.
I have made it public now. It's taking a while to show up on the channel, which is cool, great, awesome.
Oh, you meant your update. Okay, well, fair enough then. This is the reverse scenario to some of the other videos where they start off public and then get archived. This one started off archived and then became public before we even got to it. I think we'll probably get to it if that's the case then.
But now it is there. So if you want to check it out, it's now public on my second channel, WilliamaGaming. Yeah.
Same link, by the way, to everyone. But yeah, I guess no longer the world premiere, but we'll do it anyway.
I mean,
without
no one other than me and Aiden has watched it, basically, to my knowledge, so we're fine.
It had 6 views when I clicked on the link to get it for today.
I think that's mostly me and Aiden. I'm not sure, though.
Oh, well, I mean, well, I guess, I don't know. Let's ask him.
What?
Hi, Aiden.
Oh, were you asking me?
You came in at the perfect time. Well, I would no, it was just me saying that, like, the unlisted version of this video, like, had 6 views when I clicked on it today, which implies that either some people have had it, or you two have refreshed the link at least 3 times.
It's me, at least.
I mean, I watched it like twice.
Okay.
Yeah, that explains a lot.
Listen, William, you need to make this public. It's really
good.
It is
public now.
You just did. You just did, like, right now. Yeah.
Hey, it's public. Seriously, guys. I know, like, when watching reviews and stuff, you should actually watch the original video. But seriously, watch the original video. Seriously, dude, watch it. I really enjoy it. And I helped William with this, and I want it to get more views. Not to mention, with the amazing voice acting from everybody. Yeah.
Anyways, we should probably get into the video now.
We absolutely should.
Straven, I don't know how to do the voice.
What?
No, I was trying to. You said Jerry Lewis, and I thought like Professor Frank for some reason. I don't know why.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. All right then.
Okay, let's get into this before I embarrass myself more.
Okay. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. We'll spare the embarrassment. Anyway, let's watch the video that you made.
My street music. You may get copyrighted for this.
Yes! I don't care about copyright.
I was talking to Jacob.
Yeah, I've used the same music before, and it's been and this track I'm pretty sure is okay.
I win again.
Yeah, I don't.
Dang it! You always win this game. It's not fair.
You're the one.
Okay, one thing immediately I'll say. I know that like when a Minecraft character is talking in first person,
the hot head bobbing,
the head bob to says that. The head bob shouldn't be that drastic. Because like just like have it be like a subtle thing rather than like a
Yeah, like that's kind of my fault on there, but I wanted to make it apparent that like we're talking the actual character purpose. But if this was actually fully like other people were doing body acting and stuff for this, and it wasn't just like me on my own, then maybe I wouldn't have to do that as much. But
yeah, I also see now what you meant by the disparity between like this and your animator friends. Although now I'm thinking about that. I mean, I know that like obviously you've had like other like non-animated stuff like in the past for from other shows. They've probably seen a few of those, I imagine.
Who keeps playing it willingly with me? So you can't really be complaining that much.
I've been subjecting myself to this for months just to get better at it than you, but nothing is working.
Okay, I do like the adaptation of the card game into this.
Maybe paper. Overthinking it a bit.
Well, I mean, but yeah, I guess the original prop was also.
I could have, if I gave myself more time, I would have made a custom texture or something, but I just forgot to really.
Oh well.
Whatever. Can we just do something else?
Sure.
By the way, what I find funny hearing these lines is because I did a live recording with Emily for these lines. And just like Emily, and like when we were going through the lines, she was like, I sound bratty. She was like, oh man, I'm sounding really bratty. I'm like, she's like, should I go more bratty with that or less bratty with that? I'm like, maybe a little more bratty with that line.
Hearing those lines back when doing the audio editing for this was an experience and a half. I'll say that much.
It was basically an hour of it essentially.
Awesome. Yeah. That's one of the reasons I stopped doing live directing because it was taking forever to trim stuff out.
Yeah.
The 45 minutes of Felix audio for episode 12 of season 2 was very much an outlier. It was an exception, not the norm at that point.
The main reason I did a live recording was William wanted this out fast. So I'm like, hey, what's the fastest way to get this recorded? I know. Hey, Emily, join a call with me. And B, I wanted to practice for if I have to do this with Shorty eventually. Or I might just have to recast Alana at a certain point. I really need Alana's lines for something. Post season 2. There's something I need lines for. that I haven't gotten that I've been asking for months or years. Actually, I think it's been like a year and a half.
Oh, good lord!
That's a concern. We ignore that. We ignore that concern.
Okay.
It's wait, hold on. Whoops, the wrong comment. Okay. I see Connor's still green and now a bit more blue. Apple meters live on. Yeah. Do you want to explain the Apple mutant joke right now? Or does it come up later in the actual video?
It doesn't actually come up in the video. But his thing with the skins, I had to do all of them myself, and I just directly color picked from the gotcha presets that I had made. So I kept in the green skin on Connor because I had to keep it in. I just had to.
Yeah, so when we watched the original gacha, we were confused by that at first, but this is the same thing that happened when you originally tried to like made like the Mutant Girl like Minecraft character. We're gonna do like the actual adaptation, and
it's probably because the hex. So the hex code I used to grab the skin color was just I don't know why.
Yeah, and then we were all confused about like, you know, why is it that Marwick and Pop specifically had like this tone as well, and then we realized that that's when we all discovered you were colorblind, and then
I think I didn't even know that myself.
But yeah, that's how we all discovered it, including you. And then of course, like when it came time to making this version, because you did it in secret without consulting anyone, it just ended up like that with Connor as well. And so
I was like, you know what? I don't mind it. It's fine.
Yeah, it was a little ironic because, of course, you know, one of the things that I was deliberate for in the Mutant Girl originally was making sure that I guess like her unique mutant traits stood out amongst like the regular human crowd that she was always a part of, because that was a thing that no one was doing it in gacha at the time when they were trying to make a person being an outlier or something.
I mean, everyone in old gacha was just furry back then.
You were born without pupils. What do you think? What do you think, person with full cat ears and tail? I don't know. Be a horn-bearing person. Like, yeah, like that's it. It's like, okay, so some things apparently are, you know, are weird, and other things that aren't in this one. The world being not strong enough to facilitate either one of them. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna make sure they're all human. I fought back with Jail some of the redesigns, specifically that actually. But yeah, it was just like that's one thing that like came back into it, and no one addressed it because, of course, why would they?
That's something I'm.
Connor's just feeling a bit blue today.
All
okay,
right,
go Skitty.
What about hide and seek?
Hide and seek? Really? Of all games you could have picked, it has to be that one?
What? Do you have a problem with it?
Doesn't that one just seem a bit childish?
Anyone can play hide and seek, no matter what age. Now.
Yeah, that was originally what I was going for, but also, but also I'm not sure. Like, what are these like the same age as they were originally, or has that changed for this story as well?
They're like, I didn't really specify the ages. And I would say they're around like near end of middle school age right now.
So they are about the same then.
Yeah.
Instantly, one thing I would have done is probably like approach Connor a little bit closer, so they don't see like they're trying to avoid each other or keep social distancing.
You're the seeker.
Yeah, this is like more like when I was doing this first scene, I was trying to make it a cinematic third person thing, but I gave up on that really quick because it was taking way too long.
Okay, I mean that also makes sense. I mean, I can see why, you know, people still use the first person, even Rexifer.
You count to 15.
Yeah.
I'll hide somewhere around here, and you have to find me.
That camera cut will always bother me for the end of my life because it just.
2, 3.
See, that's another thing that's another thing of old AFMAL videos. Martian episode 4, especially.
No, that wouldn't work. Maybe over
These
here?
are not sounds from in-game, by the way, because I had to.
Maybe.
I remember, like, when doing this, I had to literally, like, grab, like, every single sound, like, I could, like, sound effects or whatever, and place it on top of here, because I hadn't figured out yet how to capture the game audio to actually show up correctly. I figured it out in later scenes where I can actually have the game audio with the footsteps and stuff, so I didn't have to, like, do all the sound mixing myself, but still, it was pain.
Does that mean that you have found the folder with the Minecraft sound pack? Because I was really know when they
No, I just like grabbed whatever sounds I could.
Oh, I see.
And I also have different mods anyways for like different sounds, so they wouldn't even be the same original ones anyways.
Oh, okay. I forgot. Well, I think we know what we're preparing for here.
Hey there! What are you doing here by yourself? Huh?
She's asleep.
You okay?
I do like the fact that she's sitting down now. Actually, you know what? I'll let the scene play out and I'll explain later.
I'm not supposed to talk to strangers.
Oh, well, let me introduce myself real quick.
Some of the lines get kept in verbatim.
My name's Kimberly.
Yeah.
My name is Kenna.
Well, nice to meet you, Kenna.
Oh, KW's freaking out in the chat now.
Of course, every time it happens every time. I remember the double stream that she did of People Above and Mrs. Dysart, and she had one line in People Above, but even that was just too much at that point.
The ultimate like cringe crash out, Jesus.
Yeah. Not to mention she also did that episode first and then went to Mrs. Dysart, which she was the main character, so anyway.
Hey, do you have any favorite
Speaking of Mrs. Dysart, looking forward to that adaptation.
pieces of writing?
What?
I'll get to that when I get to that.
All right, this is definitely new. The random attempt at small talk. This is how you know it's adapted from me and not directly from me. You know.
Any books you like reading?
Well, my favorite thing to read about right now is actually the Odyssey.
Oh, really?
Okay, funny story about her saying the favorite thing to read about is the Odyssey. Originally, when William wrote this and I was going through this, you know what she said? My favorite thing to read about is Greek mythology. Which books in Greek mythology from with authors? I don't know. Just the concept of Greek mythology I like to read. It's like, okay, William,
specific, please.
William, let's change that to something a little more specific. And not that so vague.
I don't know why the first thing that came to mind for me was the Odyssey, but you know what? I'll take what I can get.
Well, I just Odyssey. I'm like, Odyssey, I guess, is famous enough.
I mean, it certainly is. It is one of the most famous things of all time. So yes. Also, of course, you can comment these two are both the script writers of this, so they both count as creators. So yeah, the slots are definitely open.
Yeah, if you want to come in KW,
you can come in, you can stay, yeah, all that. All right. So KW's going to come in and explain the experience of voicing the character.
The main protagonist of this.
Yeah, which she did. There wasn't any live direction for KW's lines to my knowledge, so it was all just her doing it.
It was only the only one who got live direction was Emily. I mean, I was going to do BB as live direction too, but I didn't get around to that, and BB just sent her lines separately. So yeah, the only one who actually had live. Which is
ironic because I guess now I know why she never sent in the lines for the actual Mutant Girl remake. Anyway, I get
you. Wow!
She was waiting for that particular remake for so many years to redo that line of the "Get Away From My Friend" specifically. That was her source of cringe, and then it became yeah.
Oh, I feel so bad now. We're just
Don't worry.
I'm sure that wasn't the actual reason.
Yeah, that wasn't the real reason. I don't know what the real reason was, but yeah.
Right. Anyways, my experience with voicing this character, when Aiden asked me, hey, so William and I are planning to do this project or whatever, would you mind voicing the character Kenna? I kind of forgot Kenna was the girl with the tail, so I thought it was just some side character until I read the script, and I asked Aiden, hey, so what kind of voice are you looking for this specific character right now? And he's like, oh, just a shy character. I was like, okay, Sure. Okay, you don't want me like sounding a little bit timid or sound a little wild. I'll just experiment with the voice, trying to figure it out.
I mean, it worked. It worked. I honestly liked what he did, so it worked.
That's about as much as you get from Aiden, so yeah.
Yeah.
Miss Kenneth
so
is extremely tiny. Oh, go.
Yeah,
sorry,
she's
Karen.
short.
Yeah.
She's
All of
short.
them are shorter than normal. I just think this perspective here is a little bit whack. I think the way it's
yeah,
being
but
looked at.
also but also Morwenna is shorter than appears, especially season 1. She goes a little bit in season 2 and like beyond or whatever. And there's obviously a couple of scenes where she's a giant, but we don't ignore those. So, but yeah, like she's supposed to be short because her tail's supposed to stunt her growth. So yeah, it does make sense.
Well, yeah, no, and I just realized and be like, okay, if you need any retakes, just let me know. Here you go.
Then I sent them to William.
Yeah, luckily, I didn't need any retakes for anything. Like, honestly, I just wrote what I had, and I was like, you know what? This works. It's fine. As long as it works, that's what matters.
That's good to know. Because I was like... No, I was just gonna say that's good to know because I was like really nervous. I was like, "Oh God, this is a voice acting thing that I haven't done voice acting a lot well since that one for Jacob." Ah!
I mean, technically, the last time we did voice acting was for Sonic AU.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even remember when the last time I did real voice acting was. So this was a definite refresher for me.
I mean, you know.
There were 2 characters in this.
Yeah, we'll get to that later.
Okay. All right, then.
What about you?
Oh, for me, it's probably the Chronicles of Narnia.
Oh, nice.
I kind of made fun of William for that. I was like, the Chronicles of Narnia. That's such a random pick.
If I can find the moment in the recording, I'll pull that up later to show how Emily was criticizing me hard for that one.
I haven't heard any.
I mean, I will say it is
Chronicles of Narnia in like a decade or so.
Look, it's a more age appropriate selection for for this character. I mean, also depending if Kimberly shares Raina's lack of academic prowess or not, that depends. You know.
She does. One of her lines is like, "Do you read any books?" The original line, I think it was something. The original line there was apparently like, "Are you reading any literature or something?" I'm like,
yeah.
No, we had that. That was also there. Both of them made the cuts just now.
No. I'm pretty sure Kenna said literature. I don't know. I forget.
Well, Kimberly said piece of writing. Kenneth said literature. And then Kimberly then said books afterwards. So they all made it eventually.
Yeah,
they all made it.
But I
put them all in there.
But at one point, Kimberly also said literature, and I was like, William, isn't she meant to be like the Raina analog kind of character? So kind of not the sharpest tool in the shed. So like, how do we change it to something simpler, like books? Let's just tone down that language just a little bit.
This is something that I didn't do in Mutant Girl. I kept them having like, you know, all like the relatively like the same level of vocabulary as each other, which was to say the same as mine, and then I toned up the adults by comparison, so there was still a contrast. Either one works, I guess. And the word literature would have been okay on the grounds that it is the name of a school subject, so it would be in her lexicon anyway, and also because I mean, if this is set when the original was, then DDLC was less than a year old, so you know.
You really should. It's amazing.
I'll put it on my reading list.
You have a reading list?
Oh yeah. I often go to the library, so I tend to run out of books I still get to read.
What's your being a nerd, Aiden? Huh?
All right.
I will say what I like here about Kenna is, unlike Morwenna, she's like feels very explicitly a nerd. I mean, Morwenna's a nerd, but she's not nerd. She feels like a relatively chill nerd. Kenna likes being a nerd, open nerd.
Morwenna's less open in general, especially in season 1, because you know the whole point is she's not had a chance to open up to anyone. People have noticed in season 3 and like latter half of season 2, she is like much more open. Like she will like she's like Raina's Reina's like there's like punch on for like sassing people is definitely rubbed off on her, but also just like speaking her mind in general. Not lucky enough, Reina wants to be more like Morwenna, but when it became more like Reina,
yeah, like yeah, and like
well,
yeah,
maybe
kind of that was intentional. Like I will say, like there will be I think there's a little bit of a noticeable shift when it comes to the style of script writing in the second half, because that was when I basically was like, I'm gonna leave Aiden to figure this out. I gave him basic plotline, what should happen. He went on the reins for those like second half, basically. So equally half and half.
Sometimes when people are either when people are reacting to Fallen Angels or like whenever like we're reacting to something that we've both written together, like we'll sometimes like do a thing where we'll be like, yes, now time to play Aiden line or Jacob line.
Well, trust me, it's going to be William scene or Aiden scene this time.
Okay, I look forward to the contrast.
We could...
Found you!
What the hell, dude?
Wow!
Seemed like you got distracted. Decided to catch you off guard, and
Well, I'm sorry that I decided...
It worked, there's less lead in this time to the sneak attack.
To meet someone new,
yeah.
And just so happened to forget what I was originally doing.
Kimberly? Behind you.
What?
The person...
Yes, she just said she met someone new, and then you said behind it. Yes, that's absolutely the case.
Behind you, Kimberly!
What about her? I just met her. She's just someone new that I just met. And...
What is this pose? Hold on a second.
The posing is not good here. Holy.
Is this like, jumped pose? You know how like a...
Yes! That pose is intentional.
When a cat gets startled, it strikes and freezes. No, there's like, that's this.
Yeah. I wish I kept like I actually animated a proper like jumping animation for that, and it didn't get shown because of how quick Kimberly turned. But I made a full turn like jumping animation for that, kind of like that. So I wish I kept.
Okay.
Yeah. If she looks like she's doing something like this, where you're like.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, not a Sonic T-shirt this time.
Yeah, no, I have a lot more pajamas now, so you'll probably be seeing less of Sonic now.
Oh, okay, fine.
Yeah, hopefully. Also, thank goodness for... I actually had to go in later and fix some lines, like, audio quality-wise, because, like, there was some audio quality discrepancies that I had to worry about, mainly with, like, your stuff, KW, because I know you have a newer mic now, I think, which is a lot better sounding than the last one.
No, I actually forgot to put all my voice like into through my voice editor or whatever to make it clear, because I was just doing it in one go and whatnot. And I think I'm like, oh wait, maybe I should have. No, it'll be fine.
Don't worry. I thank goodness for DaVinci Resolve's like voice isolation thing they added in version 20.
Yes.
Like even though it's an AI tool, which I'm like, I'm not sure about that one. It actually worked here. Thank goodness. But still.
No, I was like, oh, oops. I think really we'll figure it out. I think he can.
And I did. Thank goodness I did, because it helped me a lot.
Yeah.
With clarity.
I literally forgot to edit my own voice lines when I had to send it over and whatnot, because that's what that's like a new thing I've been learning to do, whatnot, to make it easier for everyone else for future voice projects, because that's what I did for like one of the auditions or whatever. And I'm like, oh wait, I should have done it with my audition so my voice is like clear and whatnot. It should be fine.
Yeah, actually, CVA actually once said that one of the things that that he looks out for is that he asks people if they want him to edit his own voice lines, or if they're going to do it themselves. Because sometimes the director will want to edit it a certain way or whatever. Usually, he says that if the director is confused by the question, they're that's a red flag. So either way, that didn't happen here.
Most of the lines, I don't think most of them were edited for the most part. Emily was not edited at all. That one was like an hour long. My lines, I edited myself down to
I don't even mean like trim down the takes, but that is also a thing that some people do.
Yeah.
I meant more like like amplify the sound or like remove the noise behind it or things like that. But actually, now you mention it, yeah, some people do trim down their own takes. I personally prefer when people don't do that because then it means that if they, especially if they only go down to like, you know, one take per line, because then I have to ask them for re-records if the line they've chosen doesn't work.
When it comes to the thing,
that's like Novak's is the big example of that.
The main thing when it comes to trimming down audio for me would just be like cutting out all the blank space and just getting the lines that are actually good. Like that, whatever takes I have, probably like 3 takes at max for me.
Well, yeah,
minimum max.
Usually I suggest to any voice actors to do 3 takes, because then, you know, if you don't trim those out, then it's not going to be that much time, you know, from the director if they do select it. So yeah. Also, yes, I remember you. I replied to a comment from you literally today, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Okay, I was going to say that the tail was not visible until because like, it was blocked by like, the arm. Yeah, that's one thing about Morwenna's tail is it was deliberately super thick, so, you know, it would be more difficult to hide, except for in certain perspectives. Because that now that I've got a 3D space to explain this, the one thing that everyone, like, you know, complains about that I still maintain is that Morwenna was originally like beside the tree, and the tree itself was like her tail was like skewed towards the side, so that if it was like going towards one side, the tree would block it from Raina's point of view as well, and also from our point of view as the audience, we could see it there. That was always what the goal was with that. For a tail this thin, I can see why sitting down in front of the tree would have worked, especially from a first-person angle, because we don't have the other perspective to work anyway.
It's genuine 3D perspective from a
Ghost Key did say it would be painful, but
clipping through the tree is what's happening there.
Oh, well, also that, but yeah, that's because her actual avatar is blocking it. That we didn't see that. That was fine.
It is.
That's...
I've heard it before.
Really cool.
Wait, what?
Wait. Really?
Yeah, I've never seen anything like it before.
It's, interesting to say the least. Anyways, what's her name?
Yeah, this is one part that I do like being added, was the fact that they actually reassure her, because in the Mutant Girl, they just kind of like, you know, they react to it, but they don't really, you know, outright like say anything mean about it or recoil or anything like that. Just kind of start bickering amongst themselves, and that's what makes Morwenna laugh originally. Partly because it was supposed to be that they were taking it casually, you know. The fact that they weren't you know, afraid or started bullying her immediately was enough for Morwenna at the time.
Oh,
yeah. In this case, yeah, again, a nice change to see.
Kinda. What about yours?
And this is what I meant, like Connor specific having no room to judge. But yeah, but in this case, he's not judging, thankfully. Yeah.
Excuse me, I have room to judge.
If Connor had been one of the bully characters instead of the Julius replacement, then yes, there would have been an issue.
I'm Connor. Nice.
Yeah. Also, Dodger, I already replied to this. This is the comment I replied to today. Look in your comment replies. I said something about this. Check your notifications.
To meet you. And I've seen you've already met my friend Kimberly, correct?
Yeah. We just started talking about what pieces of literature we like to read.
Guess you found a fellow nerd to talk to, Kimberly.
Fantastic. Yeah, fantastic, like, Foley reaction there, by the way.
Yeah, I had to get the specific sound I wanted, and I'm so glad it worked. Like, just the way I wanted it to.
That was good. I'm like, not gonna lie. That got me.
There you go, Bon, if you're watching the VOD, here's someone else that does Foley for fight sequences as well. Just in case it becomes necessary. Yeah, but also this is another character change because you know, originally, you know, Julius was the nerdier one out of the two, compared to now where it's been flipped.
Yeah.
Ow! That's what you get. Anyways, since he decided,
I think with Julius, I was like, you know, trying to do like a more comical version of Gordo from Lizzie McGuire. you know, wise beyond his years, but also like channels a lot of that into humor specifically until something like actually really effective.
Exactly, Ghosty. I agree with that comment. She's gonna do a takedown.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
They weren't ready for the takedown. These two aren't.
That I totally didn't forget about.
You did, but okay.
How about
My
you
voice
join us
actually
and
stream
play
was
hide and
lagging there
seek?
for a second.
Really? Well, sure. Though it might be hard with this thing.
Oh, don't worry. Give me this blind
It depends on where you hide. In this forest, probably.
as a bat. You'll be fine.
I told you not to call me that, and no, I'm not blind.
Whatever.
Just for that, you're the seeker again. Kenna and I will hide, okay?
Fine. But I better see you actually hiding this time.
Don't worry, I will.
Yeah,
There
don't
you go.
worry.
Okay.
guys.
Change.
Yeah.
I just wanted to quickly apologize for
Oh, sorry. I only thought that was a comment from
Oh.
William was going to say, like, I just want to say
No.
something. It was like, oh, wait, no, never mind.
I'll speak later when we get to the end of the scene about that specifically and how that was a pain.
Yeah, that is fair. This, by the way, is going to be all new stuff for people who've seen Mutant Girl because originally this is where the scene cuts the intro play. So these two talking alone never happens originally. So let's see.
earlier when I scared you. I didn't mean to do that or possibly fear you in any way.
You're fine. No need, really. I know it was a harmless joke.
Where's the tail looks like a mace, actually.
That was not the intent. It is literally just the Ender Dragon tail, just like cut off, basically.
Oh, I see.
And like change a little bit. Work.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Circles,
Never seen-
circles, we go around.
This is gonna be
Also-
me streaming
also-
compilation again.
Gotta do it.
8.
Wow.
You said the thing.
Oh, I love this animation. It's so
Okay,
short,
that
but it's
thing
so
Aiden
good.
sent me before. Yeah.
Yeah, that intro, I want to go over that real quick now because we're at scene 1. And
Right?
okay, that intro, I rushed that and the thumbnail within like the day of release of this. Well, not release,
Oh.
like making the video ready. So that intro and the thumbnail were like only took me like 12 hours combined. I don't know how long it took, but it was so quick. I have never worked faster in my life to get something done that quick.
I do like how I do like the threshold here of 12 hours being quick. Let that be noted.
Well, for me, and animation wise, that's way quicker than it really should be.
Oh, well, yeah.
I hate this class.
Yes, I too hate being in a class with empty rooms apart
Completely
from
empty.
2 students. See, this has been interesting, Robert, because like in the Mutant Girl like episode 1 remake, the scene that you made the classroom much grander.
I did.
Also, still very empty, but it had like a couple of people sitting in some of the other spots.
This has like a problem in its own right. And
I mean, if you do future episodes of this, you can probably rectify that by just filling up all the chairs.
oh, another scene has that rectified completely. So
And again, William, my offer to make skins for you still stands because
yeah, please.
I did not make any of these skins. I did not get
You
it.
can tell.
I didn't really get a chance to like help him with any of like the Minecraft bits. So like,
Yeah, I was
I did
mostly just on my own for this because I needed to
but
get it done.
I'll make you skins if you need any skins.
There's a few
forward.
skins I am gonna get redone if some characters do show up in later episodes. Because I just grabbed some skins off Planet Minecraft and called it a day for a few characters.
But
Not just side characters though.
For the extras, there is, of course, that there were a great opportunity here to, rectify one of the limitations that the original Mutant Girl had, which was the lack of extras because of the lack of gacha slots to support them.
The main issue here is that I just forgot to add them. And I could have done that, and I did that in a later scene, and I forgot.
Oh
We
no.
literally do absolutely nothing in this class other than dealing with the occasional math sheet. It's not that bad.
Feels like we get math stuff to do every day.
Okay, you're just being a drama queen.
Connor, can you not right now? I'm too tired for this.
I'm just trying to brighten things up.
Whatever.
All right.
I like
So,
that late
how
night.
all this- Yeah, I also like how like almost all the soundtrack is Atmos
Hi,
stuff.
students. Just letting you know that a new student will be coming into the class. So don't worry.
New student. You almost got that.
That
line
is
in.
not the Miss. That is not the Miss Dinosaur replacement, by the way. That's just a random teacher. Just letting you know now.
No, I know that. But it would be the Mr. Grayson equivalent because he would be the elementary.
Intern late. That's just the new student making their way in.
I repeat new student a lot in this line, and honestly, when going over script with William, I really should have fixed that. I just didn't get around to fixing that. So
Yeah, it's whatever.
It comes off really awkward.
I can also hear a little bit of the southern accent you do for certain characters coming in here.
I was going for my George voice. I was going, me and my wifey, we're going down to the schoolhouse to teach children and the youth, you know. We gotta teach the youth.
It does look like a Victorian schoolhouse, not gonna lie.
We're gonna make sure we teach these people right.
I'll be teaching this Victorian child and this green boy various things.
I once actually did like a promo shoot in a Victorian schoolhouse.
Ooh,
like kept preserved the same way. Yeah, it's because I was in David Copperfield at the time, and they wanted like a shot of me as the teacher with raised ruler, basically. But yeah,
okay.
And like 5 cups of coffee and was still tired. Miss Rivera, you're late on the first day of school.
Oh God. Moving on.
Class, except for these two.
A new student? I wonder who that could be.
Oh wait, no, there are other people here. Okay.
Just one other person.
That character, I believe, is I think we named him Jason. It's just saying in the credits.
No, his name is Johnny.
Johnny, that's what we named him. The altered Jackson equivalent who isn't really Jackson but is Jackson. Not really. Doesn't really.
This is amazing. Like, okay, so not only did Aiden sneak Jackson into the remake, which does make sense. He does go to the same school, of course. Like,
yeah,
that's fine. You know, I can easily mask a moving mouth around him. That was, you know, that was okay in the process. The mouse still stood up because the pixelation on that scene, but that's another. We already talked about that. We did that commentary.
Yeah.
But not only that, like Jackson there makes sense, but the fact that we don't have like any other extras, like even ones like based on the actual extras, the few ones that existed from actual Mutant Girl. But
again,
we do have,
I forgot.
We do have one of Aiden's. We do have one of Aiden's OCs.
Yeah.
from a different connected show, readapted into this one with no corresponding spin-off.
Yeah.
The spin-off was to happen. I don't know. Aiden would probably be responsible for it, not me.
Really like put Jackson into everything, even though his story is complete.
Hey, I have been thinking about for like I think it's been a few years now. For years now, to make a season 2 /special/something with Jackson. I just don't know what yet. It's still work in progress.
We did. I do remember.
I do want to make some sort of story continuation, essentially, but I don't know what I'm going to make the story continuation. I just want to make a story.
Well, yeah, because basically everything wrapped up. So yeah, that's a difficult thing, I suppose. Although
I mean, it's definitely something to do with the track team, or maybe him and Nicole, or something like that. You know,
you could go the classic route of, you know, there being like a rival school of some kind or something.
Oh my god, rival track team.
Kimberly, wake up!
What? I'm awake.
Wow, these two smack each other a lot. I mean, I get that is a very Minecraft thing to do. This is like just happens all the time.
What's behind you?
Wait, it's that Kenna.
No, it's a twin, Lena.
I wrote that line. I wrote that line. Originally, it was like, yes. It was just like, yes. I'm like, no, William. We can make this a joke. So I wrote in a joke there.
Yeah, I was about to play a game of William line or Aiden line. Guess which one?
Yeah, no. This actually is like, you know, character evolution for Aiden. because I said it before a few times that that when we first started writing Fallen Angels, especially, I mean, still now a couple of times, but mostly at the beginning of Fallen Angels, whenever I saw a line that was like, you know, poorly worded or just like a dumb thing for the character to say, I wouldn't remove it from the script. I would just have the character they were talking to sass them back. And here, Aiden's done the exact same thing. Just as someone else now.
Even that
you've learnt well, young Padawan.
No fun.
Anyways, should we go talk to her?
After class, definitely. I think we ought to show her around. I think she'd need it in such a place like this.
Well, that's
Not Mr. Grayson is just either staring at a screen or is asleep.
one thing we can agree on.
He's just staring at a screen. You're like, I'm done with this class.
Yeah.
Uh-huh, sure. You like pineapple on pizza, right?
Hell no! That fruit should be nowhere near a pizza.
Yes!
Unless
I
it's a drink.
agree! I agree! Let's go!
It will never cease to fascinate me just at how vehement people can get about like one side or another.
Point.
Yeah, by the way, this is another funny thing. I am kind of opposite to Connor in real life when it comes to my stance on pineapple pizza. Like, I don't mind it. It's not my favorite thing in the world, but I don't mind it. I don't vitriolically hate it. I'm like, I know Emily does not like it at all. So
it used to be my favorite before I discovered other things, but that was mainly because, you know, in the US there aren't many vegetarian things in the first place, and I wasn't a fan of mushrooms at the time. I am now, so you know, yeah.
Whatever.
So now I'm neutral about them.
Wow.
Yeah, which that is one thing I'm sad to see go. There's no the neutral is not manifested, at least not yet. Oh well.
Yes.
Don't say anything,
Aiden. I said at least not yet.
Okay.
Sometimes let's watch movies in bed enough. Sometimes you want to eat that movie. That's why there's movie recipes.
There was more to that line that I remember Aiden recorded, but I did not know how to fit it in. So I was like, you know, I'll just use this one take and good enough. It works for what the point is.
Remember in the Mutant Girl season 2 where Morwenna said people at her old school would just roar when she speaks up in class?
Yes, at her old school specifically.
Yeah, no, Kenna at her new school that happens, apparently.
Okay, I guess that is another character change between Jimmy and his equivalents, because that never happened with Jackson, thankfully.
Kenna!
Guys?
Hey!
It's good to see you again.
Johnny.
I didn't even know you went to our school.
Well, I moved schools because you guys can probably guess.
I guess that's probably also an indication that this school is actually much larger than the middle school in the Mutant Girl, because there they noticed immediately. Well, I mean, it's new student, because like they went to our school. Yeah, of course it'd be new student either way.
Yeah. Don't worry about everyone else. We've got your back.
Exactly.
Thanks, guys. You guys are my first real friends since the one I had in my last school.
Yeah, no problem.
That was my...
That's an Aiden line. That's an Aiden line.
100% through and through Aiden line.
Like,
you wanna know how I know?
Alternate Agatha has been foreshadowed, apparently.
I suppose, even though this has no guarantee of continuation, but yeah, I guess. Okay.
If it does,
I mean, we're setting up plot threads for later.
If it does continue, though, and into season 2, which it probably won't.
We'll make a plan.
If it did do that, though, that gives it foreshadowing. It gives her foreshadowing.
Yeah. By the way, this I would remember. If you do continue this I would like you to. There you go.
Let's show you around.
Alright, we've made it.
Yeah.
Who thought it was a good idea to put us in classes that were on complete opposite sides of the building?
Okay, I personally would not have had Kenna be the one to say, all right, we've made it, because...
Yeah, I thought about that when I was editing this, and I was like,
Yeah.
I unfortunately didn't have the time to change that, but I was like, whatever, it's too
cut the
late.
line there, honestly. Just cut
I would have probably given it to Connor instead or something.
I mean, also the fact that she's the one walking ahead of everyone. Also,
yeah. Even though Clouder was walking ahead in the previous scene, it's a bit of a discrepancy there that I should have acknowledged, but whatever.
I don't know. Management here is weird.
It's not too big of a deal. The only real issue is the potential of being late to class in crowded hallways.
Like we ever deal with them in this empty place.
Thank you. Yes. No extras.
I've seen crowded halls in this place before. I just think you're blind to it. Sorry.
Is that the equivalent? Because we had the blind line from earlier. Is that the equivalent here? Just, it's never about himself, it's about someone else. Okay.
I mean, no, but now it should be.
This is why we need to have a plan.
That's gonna make alternate Agatha a difficult sell in that case.
Bro,
she's gonna be deaf instead.
Oh no!
How would you do sign language with Minecraft nubs?
The answer is you can't.
They can't sign
unless you have add fingers onto them, which would look very cursed in anything but Minecraft animation made in Blender. It's cursed.
Yeah.
Let's move on from the horrifying aspect of that.
Please?
That people would use for yandere high school roleplays back there as regular high school roleplays.
This is not the same one as that. I know which one you're talking about, though. I've seen that one so many times. It's like,
yeah. As someone who has been in one of those, I mean, yeah, that one definitely felt more like a much larger school in this case, but for this, it makes sense.
It's not like you two enjoy each other's company.
We do. I just tend to get under her skin sometimes.
Ah, got it. Well, I better go now.
Yeah, there is kind of a line that they say at some point about like their friendship, like in Mutant Girl, but most of the time it speaks for itself.
You both probably should head to
We're
your
saying the
class, too.
subtext out loud here this time.
Oh wait, no, it's more one in episode 6 that says it to Sebastian as a comparison. Oh, and then Sebastian's like, oh yeah, well some people would destroy each other if they weren't best friends.
Right. Hopefully we'll see you later during period 4.
Hope so too. See ya.
See you later, Kenna.
We don't see.
Oh, come on, let's get the
class. There's another change though, actually. Yeah.
Fine. I swear though, if you pull out that one joke, I'll riot.
Don't worry. I'll have the most neutral reaction possible.
You?
Okay.
Yeah, I had to fit it in somewhere, even if its original context is gone without purpose at this point.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, in universe, them having that thing this is as a recurring joke, that it makes sense for them that it's a constant thing, like an inside thing between them already because they have this long history. The reason I didn't do that originally is because that way the audience also get to cringe in the same way as them. Yeah.
Whatever.
With different names on them. No, just have it be like, like there's some like anime characters that hold up a sign to talk. Yeah, it's like that'll be it.
We'd have to place it down in each scene.
Good morning, students.
Okay, there are more people here.
Yeah,
Today,
almost all of these skins, by the way, are just people I know because I needed skins. I'm like, you know what? I'll just use the ones I have. It works.
I will say this is one thing I realized after thinking about it for a moment. But there should be a certain student in here at least that isn't in here that it's referenced later in this video that the student saw her in English.
Oh, okay. Well, the implication is that they're just not shown in camera view because I don't think we actually get a full look at the back of the class, so it's fine.
Okay, but yeah, no, there's canonically should be a certain.
I honestly forgot about that.
They're off screen. They're all off screen.
I forgot about that. I legitimately forgot about that. So that's my defense. Oh my cope.
All right. Yeah. Also regarding the inclusion of these skins, this actually is something that a lot of gacha tubers will do. That they will just like have cameos from other gacha tubers as extras. In fact, I've done the Falwich Academy at one point, but I dressed them up in the uniform, so it was less noticeable.
Yeah, there is no established uniform here, though.
But yeah, some people will just fully like they just have cameos in there, or even of themselves. Like Rosie Closey, for example, has had like other gacha tubers and also herself on multiple occasions.
Yeah.
Projects where you and a partner get together, and together we'll write a few paragraphs analyzing a scene for a book or play.
Okay, so
that's Mrs. Macbeth.
Mrs. Macbeth. What?
Yeah.
That was not my idea for the name. That was Aiden. That was all Aiden.
Okay.
Including the original design.
I feel so bad because I. Oh no! Then go ahead.
I now have many things I want to say about this. So again, to everyone in the Mutant Girl, all of the teachers except Mr. Grayson, because I didn't think of this when I made his character. Every teacher except Mr. Grayson is named after a character from a play. So Mrs. Dysart is named after Martin Dysart from Equus, for example. So I guess Aiden went with Mrs. Macbeth here as a result. Like, yeah, okay, all right then. That's
you have Lady Macbeth. She doesn't. I don't know what her first name is. It's just Lady Macbeth.
No one does. No one does. It's never expressed. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Never comes up in anything. So yes, that. It works here, but wow, like that specific pull, like some of the time I'll either go for some of the more supporting characters, or Martin Dysart's the main character of Equus, but Equus itself is a lesser known play, at least nowadays, so it kind of compensates a little bit. It's like okay, there's a reference to something here, but not necessarily so much in your face. That's why I laugh so much with Mrs. Macbeth, because again, one of the most famous works of all time. Like the Odyssey, and here it is.
Also, I will quickly. Also, this is the point now, by the way, where it is full Aiden scenes from the rest of this with a few inputs I had. So,
okay, all right. Second thing, the thing I was going to say was I do like the fact that this equivalent of Mrs. Dysart, I think, it is it's voiced by the current voice of Mrs. Dysart, but still personality-wise sounds entirely opposite. Because instead of the major eccentricity and enthusiasm that Mrs. Dysart normally has, it's like, all right, everyone, take off your books and do the things. Yeah,
go back to sleep.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, Ross.
Oh, and now she's becoming like Lester from Drama Club.
Hey there.
Huh?
You want to partner up?
Okay.
Really?
Guess your voice is Petra, aka the Pete equivalent. Phoebe.
So that breathing there, whatever. Not gonna lie, I did struggle a bit because I was like,
yeah, I had to extend it out a bit. I tried my best with it.
Yeah, I was like, okay, how can this work? How can I was trying so hard. That's kind of my only regret. I wish I could have retaken that or whatever, just because I'm like, I feel like I could have done better. I really thought, but it was something new to me because I'd never done pen and text before, so that was something learned to figure out what to do and everything like that. And so
you didn't do the final break auditions then?
I don't think I think I only did a few of them, but I don't think any of the lines I had to do or whatever said I need to do a pendant attack. And so unless I'm remembering it wrong. I honestly
I thought that was a requirement for everyone, which is was at the end of your lines, do a panic attack. Which must have been fun to go through, I must imagine, but I don't know.
I can't ever find someone to team up with in this class. I'm mostly on my own, so I thought I'd try asking someone. Does this work?
Aside from Kenna, Petra is the most similar design-wise to her gacha counterpart, which is perfect because Pete was also the character that I redesigned the least when making the series originally.
Or is it just coming up?
Because I was just so done with redesigning presets at that point. I was just so bored. I can't think of anything else at this point. Change a couple of things. Pat to Pete. There we go. Perfect. And that was it.
Off is weird.
No, I'm the Hayward. I'm not good at this thing.
I did Petra in my mind immediately went to Minecraft story mode. Honestly, fair.
I kind of had that mind when we're thinking of names for the Pete variant. I'm like, Petra. I like that.
By the way, I want to acknowledge at least both. I think Miss Macbeth's name and Petra's name were made like over a year ago at this point.
Oh,
These characters are already made like a year ago at least.
Yeah, no, they were meant to appear in episode 3, but just, that never manifested, obviously, so...
Yeah, because I will also say, if in case anyone ever does actually find the original gacha version, wants to check those out.
They're still unlisted.
Yeah,
and available to watch on the channel.
Yeah, but my reviews aren't. They still have the links on there. But either way, if anyone does go through that, just so you know, like those first 2 episodes, they don't cover the full extent of any one episode, and that's why certain characters don't get introduced until like later down the line, rather than like in episode 1 or something. That's the difference.
Partner, but are you sure you want to be mine? Isn't it obvious?
Are you talking about the tail?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, okay, I feel like there need like a why not there, but before she said, isn't it obvious?
I think it's fun. Only an idiot would judge you for it.
Looks like it's fire-breathing freak!
What? See? Idiot.
Knockoff Jackson's being emo, dude. I wrote that line.
That's the best delivery. That's the best delivery so far of that. See? Idiot. Perfect.
Now, what if we do ours on this passage of House of Leaves?
Oh my god! She is trying to indoctrinate people again! No! She is trying
Join the House of Leaves cult, KW. The House of Leaves is calling you.
No! I'm already trying to read something else right now, which is this book right now. I'm reading this right now.
Ah, there we go. It froze for a second, so I was like, Ako or Thoro, and that's all I saw. But yeah, fair enough.
It's basically Beauty and the Beast, but dark and fairies.
I think I'm being
So
told
Beauty
be
and the
quiet.
Beast. F is school. Do I have the title card there?
Hold on, I need to go back real quick.
Also, I appreciate the panning shots from the sky again. The very very cat face of you.
This was my favorite scene in the Red Null episode, by the way.
Hey there.
Huh?
Oh, I saw you in English today. You're
So this is the character who was behind her. Yeah.
so brave to wear cosplay in public.
It's not.
It's Granny Marwick.
Must really suck, but I have many. Like, the fake ugly tail really brings out your eyes.
Okay, one thing I will say, this cartoon needs to stand still. This is a very tempting thing in Minecraft to simulate movement. But yeah, it looks awkward in the final product.
Hey! I know, it must be a drag.
Well, they're kind of both doing it actually, but mostly because we can see her.
Literally, it drags on the floor.
Stop talking to me like that.
What?
It actually doesn't. It is frozen in place.
Hi! You don't like my amazing compliments? I have a whole list.
Just leave me alone.
Yeah, this is definitely a more traditional Mean Girl idea of like say something that sounds complimentary, but you actually know what it means underneath. That's definitely yeah. Original pop doesn't quite have the quite have the intelligence to pull off something like that. Yeah,
but Sally does.
No need to be fire on me.
Oh, Sally, of course. Is that because Earthworm Sally was attached to Pop in a thumbnail? Is that why she's called Sally?
Oh, no, William named her. William named her, not me.
I forgot I did do that. Because I created Sally for episode 2 on my own, I think. I don't remember. It's been a while.
Yeah, I didn't help you episode 2. That was all you.
That's why when your hair is puke green and your shirt looks like you work at Walmart.
Wow.
Wow, are you bullying the bully?
Walmart! Anyway.
And get some boba.
Yeah, like GK said,
You just
you
want to
belong
be
to a Walmart,
alone.
a rip-off Walmart.
Wow.
That is
Who knew you were no fun.
Okay, another thing I would have done here, make this a written book and have the title of the thing on it.
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Stop right there. Shh. Shush yourself, Lucy.
Stop right there. Don't remember my voice.
Leave her alone.
That's the only line that character has, by the way, is just shush. And that was me, because originally it was supposed to be Emily doing the shush, but I forgot to tell her to do that.
Yeah, that was.
I also love how that character is. I love that character is named in the description as well. It's like, I know you got 2 characters in here, but yeah, that's Lucy apparently.
Yeah, that's the one skin that's one I know I will absolutely redo later on. Like just be an actual different skin, yeah.
Yeah. Also, another thing I'll say, unlike the original Go with a Tail, where they didn't cover the contents of a full episode, this one is now going to episode 2 territory.
Let's see. Remember how many tigers that zoo I just bought had?
Which does mean there's one thing that is missing that might have to potentially be compensated unless this goes a different direction. But we'll get to that.
Oh yeah,
Jacob, rewind like 10 seconds. It's very important. It's very important.
Okay. All right.
Tigers that zoo I just bought had?
Bored now.
Thanks, Queen.
She just threatened to sick a bunch of tigers from a zoo on a child.
Oh, I missed the tigers. Okay.
Yeah, so you know how many tigers
from the zoo I just
bought?
From the zoo I just bought. It does, rich aunts basically.
Yeah, sorry you had to meet that pain.
But still a bear. There's that ears look fox-like.
She's a
yeah, that was just the skin. Again, if I do episode 2, I will improve the ears and actually make them 3D modeled because I can do that. And I should have thought about doing that, but I didn't.
Honestly,
yeah.
Having
a different having a different type of mutant also makes it does makes more sense because even Kenna in this version doesn't have the same type of Kenna always had a wolf tail, so I guess there was a precedent for the change. But yeah, I will, and I guess this version of her has the ears on display rather than hidden, which okay.
Well, it's Minecraft. It's kind of hard to get a hat on there unless you draw the hat on pixels. But even then, hats drawn on pixels don't look very good unless you 3D model the hat.
Yeah, I should have thought about doing that.
Personally, what I would have done is use the second layer of the skin to have the hat similar to how Bubbly was supposed to have that in Drama Club, and then switch between the ears or not, implying they were underneath the whole time. But I do appreciate that the mindset was very much how can I obfuscate what's already there, similarly to how I always try to design something that's big enough in Gacha to actually hide the ears nowadays compared to the magical pocket dimension that was required in Gacha Life 1.
Yeah, but also Sally's leaving line board now. I stole that from Willow.
Okay.
You know her.
I'll tell you about it later. You want me to walk you home?
Of course I do.
Another setup plot point. Also,
end of episode. Yeah, and I actually did the actual credits for this.
There we go. There it is.
Yep, very obviously, and I was like, I might as well.
Queen really slays.
I only have the King K. Rool death sound effect to say for that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh wow, Aiden, you voiced the only unnamed character in this. I never would have guessed.
Homeroom teacher.
Yeah, we need to give him a name like Mr. Brown.
I don't know.
The original name is Mr. Grayson. I don't think we gave him a name in the script.
No, we didn't at all.
But it's it should be some color probably based off the fact that Mr. Grayson.
Either that or because they were all meant to be play characters anyway, that keep the naming convention. But either way,
he's gonna be Mr. Macbeth.
Right. Okay.
Kidding.
Macbeth. Yeah, but Prism's those much more enthusiastic about voice was definitely came across in Sally, and then Miss Macbeth was just the opposite because we don't normally get her for neutral sounding characters or deadpan ones. So yeah,
right.
Because and all the body acting by you. What for the scenes like with like multiple, like, were you use like custom NPCs for that, or did you have like multiple,
no? That was all
like,
the Blockbusters mod. That was a Blockbuster mod that I had set up in a way so I could record it with first person. So every single character was body acted solely by me and played back in real time, basically. So yeah. It was a timing nightmare to get everything to work like that, but I'm glad I figured it out because I'm proud of how I was able to kind of replicate, like, I was able to do, like, kind of old school Minecraft roleplays, like, kind of old on my street, but, like, in a more way that's, like, manageable for one person to be able to do it.
It came across very naturally. I imagine that's probably a similar method to Freak Show, actually.
Probably. I don't know how Rexford does his stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, well, I mean the movement mod, the fact that the lines feel like the way that they do, they don't feel like someone is trying to read off the script at the same time as head bobbing. It's all of that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I imagine it was probably about that.
I feel that bad that I haven't said much of anything because I was just like focusing on like the story and just hearing you guys talking about it and whatnot. But like for me personally, like I really like the hard work and effort into this episode, for sure. And so, yeah, and so I can see why it took you a long while to get.
Yeah, I was supposed to get this done by the anniversary of the Mutant Girl, but the problem was that my original idea of doing it fully animated in Gotcha was too much of everything, so I had to scale back down significantly.
Yeah, well, as somebody who was like actively working on a huge gotcha project at the same time, yes, absolutely. I did that. I do think to myself, so I was like, yes, it'd be nice to like, do something more Minecraft oriented, so I can actually like take a break from like these different things and like go about editing something in a different way.
Yeah,
that's why that's why I'm doing Drama Club. Actually, who knows? Aiden, maybe should crack open that old. Yeah, maybe should crack open that old, space musical script we had or something.
like for me as well, it's like that's why I'm like, okay, after part 1 of the Sunny Year Project, both the episodes are out. I'm gonna figure out how to do it differently for part 2 because the whole editing process for both episodes of part 1 is not fun.
Well, if you ever at some point run us through what you've done, we can probably advise on like different methods, basically. Because I'm also still not entirely sure like what medium you've gone for in the end. I know a lot of audio work, basically, but other than that, I'm not sure.
Right now, mostly audio work and just me adding sound effects and music at this point to it. That's what I'm doing right now. I haven't figured out if I want visuals or not because that can be also a pain. So I'm just gonna do the sound effects and music first for right now, and then decide on the visuals.
Yeah, if it works as an audio drama, you can keep it as an audio drama. There's definitely, there's definitely a place for that, especially on YouTube. So yeah. All right. As for this personal ending note, let's see. This project for me was a bit of a creative relief from all of the serious work I've been doing as of late. Good thing to tell your animator friends if they ever see this. Just allow me to make something dumb just for the fun of it, without many real expectations put upon me.
Holy, I did not notice the spelling issues. Holy, I should have gone back and fixed that, but whatever, it's too late. Okay, at least fix it in the description.
Yeah, this project's gone through quite a few forms through development. That is true. It's gone from one medium to another. But I'm lowercase. Overall, pretty happy with how it turned out. If you all want to see more, let me know, and I'll consider putting it into motion. Okay. So again, there's for other people as well. If anyone here wants to see this continue further, then yeah, you know what to do now, and you have a place to do it because the video's public now. So there you have it. Give it comments and some engagement. Because
there's also a part 2 to that message. And later on.
Also, I press play. Just have it on. Should be coming into it. Oh yeah, consider with 2Ds. You're right.
I'm not the best with grammar by a long shot.
I know that feeling all too well. Even though I'm a writer.
Come on, I've seen Aiden's early scripts, so you know.
We don't talk about those.
I've seen his current scripts too, but you know, more so his early ones.
Talk about his scripts. No. We don't talk about his scripts.
Wow. Okay.
I had to.
Everyone who partook in this journey of getting this made, and thank you for watching the silly little ripoff that I put way too much effort into. Hope you have a wonderful way, and I'll see you later.
Wonderful way.
Yes.
How did I not notice that? Is my question. I don't know. At this point, I don't even question myself sometimes of how I manage to miss these things.
Maybe you're.
Yeah, but final thoughts on Girl with a Tail. I vibe with it. I vibe with it. William, you should make more. If you need any help, call me. I will help you.
Let's get Jacob to actual thoughts.
Yeah, I mean, I also vibe with it, and if you were to do more, I would be interested to see also which ways it diverts, because you've mentioned that before.
Yeah,
because even with this setup right now, there's a lot that can be like, you know, there's like setting up. Okay, there's like some other aspects that could come into it later that are based on the source material, but also parts where, you know, things can't progress the same way as they could before. Most noted, of course, this version of Pop Josephine doesn't have Pop Josephine's gang.
Yeah, that is one thing that me and Aiden years ago we were considering like doing that. And if I do put this into motion fully, I will most definitely see if I can figure out a way for that to work in later episodes if I do them, which I think I will. It just depends on how much of people I can get on board again for voice acting and everything.
Yeah, well, I mean, now that's no longer meant to be a surprise. I can throw my hat.
Yeah, honestly, I really want to ask you to like voice the teacher in homeroom. I'm like, oh, that'd be awesome if we could get Jacob to have a smaller role. I'm like, wait a minute, I can't ask him. Darn it. Also, this is a personal thing. I don't know if William wants to do this, but I would love if we could have a female character be voiced by Jacob with the Fred voice. Personally speaking, I would love that.
Just gonna put Fred in the series. I see that would work as Tail. Yeah, no Tail.
You see, like more. I was gonna call her Rowena. Kenna's mom just sounds like Fred. It would be hilarious.
Dear Lord. And let's maybe not do that.
Hey, daughter, what's up?
Please, no, please.
End my suffering right now.
I'm with you. And each other separates.
So it seems like that idea kind of rejected. But although the lack of the gang in the first place, it did mean that, you know, that's probably why this had to go into episode 2 for the climactic hold to introduce like the antagonist, which honestly the other antagonist, you know, the Raccoon one could have been Johnny in this version, honestly.
I mean, that is fair. With how he's acting right now, that could be the case.
You've even got a gag with him. Just everyone says his name wrong all the time. Like yeah, there you go. That's the thing that gets thrown back at him.
Yeah.
You know what? Also, character motivation, because, you know, no one remembers like his actual name, but everyone remembers Kenna every time they see her.
Yeah,
you're giving me ideas. Now I need force William to make episode 2 because of it. How dare you?
Well, you better help me out on writing episode 2 if you really want to push me to do episode 2 in the first place. So you better help me out, Aiden.
I said I will. Just call me or text me when you want to, and I'll if I'm available, I'll do it.
William's like, I'm not doing this on my own. William's like, I'm not doing this on my own.
There were so many female characters.
I only know Jerry Eggs.
There are so many female characters in this. When I was looking for voice actors, I struggled so hard because it was like, okay, so we have KW, Emily, BB, Bon. Oh crap, we have
literally all the same people. Oh, Ghost Girl wants to help write as well. The other person who made a music Ghost Spy series is coming together.
But then I got to the point where I'm like, okay, but then we have characters like Mrs. Macbeth, so I have to double up on this voice here. And it pretty much went to a point where I was like, I'm running out of female VAs. that could pull
doubling
various
up
roles.
With a voice. What a
Yeah.
tragedy.
No, so like
Well,
I could
William
do a voice for you, or anything like that.
William
I could change up my voice. It's not like I could do
William
that.
wanted a limited pool of people to keep it a secret.
Yeah, I did tell Jacob I was working on it.
Okay, again, if you want a limited pool of people, then by definition, you're more likely to have to double up different roles.
Yeah,
it's like
that's
the people
how it
above.
is.
We kept that secret, and it was mostly just voiced by the three of us, you, me, and M.
Yeah,
with like a couple of exceptions.
Which, by the way, I want to return to People Above. I want to return to that show.
Hey, you know, but maybe we'll turn people up. Maybe we'll return. We'll do the Minecraft space musical. You never know.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
But yeah, I guess like without the Marvel equivalent to talk Sally out of her bullying, jumping straight over to I guess Queen's introduction, which of course, you know, the fact that there is a character now here who again, like this episode doesn't feel like a conclusion as a result of like that new character introduction with that new idea of like, oh, it's playing on the way. Like it definitely is, you know, on some level designed to be open-ended and designed to entice people to want more. So I guess with that, if people do want more, again, you know what to do, basically. You know, give it some engagement.
Like one thing as well, like this is more of a personal thing. I want to get better at writing in general, and like even if this is a very much copycat of Mutant Girl, I still want to make it stand out from it. Which,
well, if you need help like with like writing advice, at least I could give you some of that because trust me, writing for years, getting a lot of writing advice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ghost Kitty also wanted to help with like the actual writing of the script. So
yeah, I don't remember if I have Ghost Kitty's Discord. I do not.
Oh. Okay. Well,
I mean,
any help could be appreciated, realistically.
Oh, yeah. Let's start a hashtag.
Hold on. Okay, actually, I got a better hashtag idea because Kenna is the equivalent of Morwenna. The hashtag is #more Kenna.
More Kenna.
There you go. But not on this video. On the original. On the
please do.
Yes. You know, now it's public. Yes.
That would give it more support.
You know what?
And also, William, I could send you my soundtrack if you need help finding soundtracks.
Please,
I have music files.
This episode.
The music in this. Well, I mean, first of all, in the music itself, I use all of that now inspired music anyway. But the fact that it's back into like the medium that we were introduced to it in, like it fits. It fits rather well, I would say. You know?
Well, yeah, but William also said behind the scenes.
I think the only part where I had like any musical issues potentially was maybe I would have like cut out the music like as we saw the tail, as to like, you know, as to have like the poignant silence basically there. But like every other time, because like the track itself was like sort of upbeat by comparison, that's why I would have done it there. But every other musical track, yeah, they work exactly what they were supposed to.
Yeah. William just said he struggled with finding music behind the scenes, so you know.
Yeah, it was pain.
I know that pain.
I don't have epidemic sounds or any of that, so I just struggled.
I have like a huge folder. Like I labeled it in tones and stuff. Like I have like next to the song I'll have like chill, sad, fight next to it to specify what I use it for.
Wow.
One of the main problems is finding music that was grounded into reality. Like I didn't want any like huge fantasy tracks or anything. I just wanted something that was grounded.
Yeah, the more My Street versus Diaries, but you know, in that, which is fair.
Yeah. Anyways, I think at this point, with how you guys are all asking for it, you know what? I'm making it official. Girl with the Tail has been greenlighted for more episodes.
Woo!
Oh, okay. Well, no need for the hashtag then, but fine.
Don't worry. I commented the hashtag anyways in the comment of the original video, so don't worry.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I was hoping maybe people would do that to like boost the
really
video a little bit more, but yes,
like
okay.
Boost the video more to make sure you want more episodes.
Okay, but I still recommend everyone comment and leave likes. Just in general, if you like any video, especially from like Jacob or William here, comment and add likes because that really does help. That really does.
Yeah. Anyways, I got. Okay, no, thank you. Let me quick do that. Anyways, honestly, I might, after the stream's over, I might actually just get to it. Wait, I'm already friends? Huh, guess I am. I did not realize I was already friends with this
so. Well, if that's the case, then you know, the three of you can get to it if you want, and then I don't know.
Yeah, I think Aiden, if you're available after the stream's over, I would want to start planning out the plot.
Available.
All right, so I want to start planning out the plot for episode 2 and beyond. Really, I want to get a plot in place so I know I'm not just making stuff up every, you know.
I guess that means time to end the stream.
Yes,
I get that.
Yeah.
I guess so. Yeah.
Ending verdict. Video interesting.
Video interesting. Where thing would love to see more. Yes. So
Video
right then.
good. More.
Yeah. So
yeah.
You know, normally I do the please if you like or dislike thing, and I normally do the call to action. This time, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to say, comment on the original. There you go. Comment on the original. And on that note, until next time, have a wonderful way.